Help! I've got a crush on my teacher. Hi and welcome to Videojug. So does your biology teacher give you butterflies in your stomach? Or maybe the English teacher makes you lose the power of speech? Don't worry, Videojug has asked Agony aunt HILARY FREEMAN to deal with crushes. HILARY has written for several teen magazines, so she knows exactly what to do. What is a crush?
Well, a crush is having really, really strong feelings for somebody, usually somebody older than you and somebody that you don't know as a friend or as a potential boyfriend or girlfriend. So it can be somebody like a celebrity or a teacher or even one of your friend's parents, because lots of people can sometimes have crushes on their friends' mums, for instance, and that's quite normal as well. And it's a good way of practicing how you feel when you are ready to have a relationship later on. So it's totally safe to have a crush because nothing's going to happen, but you can explore all the feelings that you have and you can think about that other person and you can think about all the qualities that you like in that other person, which may be the qualities that you want to find in somebody that you have a relationship later on.
Is it normal?
It's absolutely normal to have a crush on a teacher. It doesn't happen to everybody, but on the whole, I would say probably about 75% of the people in your class have probably had a crush on one of your teachers at some time. And that's mainly because you're there all day, you're at school all day seeing your teachers. So you spend more time with your teachers than with anybody else. You know, even people on television or in magazines or that you see in the cinema, you might see them for an hour once a week, but your teacher's there 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. So of course you're going to start, if you like them a lot, your feelings are going to grow a lot. And that's why it is quite common to have a crush on a teacher.
Who should I tell?
It might be better to tell an older sibling, somebody that you really trust and that won't tell anybody else and that can help you deal with it, because the chances are they've had a crush on someone at some point in their lives as well, and they'll really understand what you're saying. But if you tell the teacher, obviously they can't do anything about it, then you might feel rejected and hurt by them. So it's much better to tell somebody that can just talk it through with you.
Will it last forever?
It's really not very likely that the crush will carry on for very long at all, because, well, the chances are, first of all, that your teacher might say something that upsets you or annoys you and that suddenly bursts your bubble. If they tell you off or they give you a really bad mark, or they come into school wearing a really hideous jumper or something, that could just be it. But whatever the case with the crush, it nearly always just fades over time, because you'll meet other people and get interested in other things, and one day you'll wake up and you'll think, gosh, I haven't thought about that teacher for ages, and it won't be a problem at all anymore. So it's not something to worry about.